welcome to Those Guys Podcast, episode 6 now.
That's further than I expected for us.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good, guys. We're
Pretty
almost
good.
at the beach episode.
Yeah, almost at the beach episode. Pretty good. 13 episode romp. I'm, of course, Isalang, since I'm the one hosting. These are my other...
DonnieK here.
Shreddie Eddie, what's up, guys?
Anyways, Those Guys Podcast, here today.
Here to banter to your ears.
Yeah, here...
It's been, a month or two since our last recording?
Yeah, like, we came back. At least now that we hang out, we're all relaxing. So.
I'm curious to know if, are we gonna have a double feature, just back to back? I'm just going to put out last episode. It's not out, guys. Anyways.
yeah, by the time we're recording
You'll get 2 episodes.
Yeah, you're gonna get 2 episodes because...
2 for 1.
2 for 1 deal because, boy, a lot has happened. And I'm glad to that everything's kind of laid the rest from my end. What's up with you guys?
Just work as usual.
I graduated.
Hey, graduated.
That's the most recent thing.
Yeah.
Literally, we just celebrated graduation today on Friday.
Hey. You're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Shreddie. Anyway, yeah, Can
we start over?
Okay.
I hate myself. We're ready for a future that holds whatever.
Future!
Oh, good. You are turning into Squidward.
Future!
He hates everyone and doesn't like his future.
What
I'm
future?
okay with this.
Art majors have no futures. Anyways.
Ouch.
Okay, but yeah, no, graduation happened. That was pretty fun. I don't know, how'd your ceremony turn out, Shreddie?
It was very short. It was only 15 minutes, apparently. That's what they said.
Whoa.
Because there's only, maybe 100 or so science majors, and I guess for liberal arts and what other art stuff is, there?
The humanities.
The humanities.
Oh, wait.
There's just way too many people in those classes.
So wait, but 50 minutes, but it was only 50 minutes.
It was short.
Yeah,
It was
really
an hour.
Oh.
It started at 1 and we were out by 2 or something.
That's cool. So yeah, I was, my graduation lasted for about an hour 30. I think funny thing was the majority of people were a lot of, film majors. Because no doubt we're in California.
Yeah.
They're all going to Hollywood now.
Yeah, well, I have a friend who's going to be
Well,
working
you
in
know
Hollywood.
what's better than Hollywood? It's YouTube.
Yes, like what
I was
we're
going
doing
to
right
say
now.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. You do something productive with your life, like being an engineer or a scientist.
No, art's very important. I
Yeah.
gotta say, because without art, we wouldn't have cool movie posters or people on our cereal boxes. So
Actually, it's funny because
if you remove all the art, we're just gonna be looking at cardboard and being really sad about stuff. No one will have waifus.
Well, actually, you'll have a Jules Verne novel where all it is him describing how machines work for multiple pages.
So, how it's made?
Yeah, except more of we are going to the moon because behold my dirigible, it is powered by ether.
Well, it's funny thing you say that because about the movie posters, because I was just recently hanging out with a friend during graduation, so one of her things in Hollywood is she got hired out of Hollywood to go do movie posters.
Oh,
her
cool.
art's really cool. I tell her you're my senpai kind of because she's someone I
But how she
inspired.
notice you?
She's noticed me.
Because it's not your senpai.
Oh, no.
If it's a senpai, they don't notice you.
Gosh dang, I didn't notice that there was rules to this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you? Oh hey, what'd you make?
he made
In the
earrings.
meantime.
No, so I just made loops. I'll talk about it later. Continue on with your graduation stories before I talk about the dollar store.
I mean, let's see. Graduation stories. I mean, it is what it is. It's I didn't expect it to be so, easy. If you get what I'm saying. I thought it was going to be a lot more
they didn't
hectic.
have, a test.
Yeah,
At the end of the graduation, here's your... Wait.
Before you can get this diploma, you need to defeat
this equation that you didn't study for. Everything else that you were prepared for.
This was not part of the study guide.
The one topic that the teacher doesn't cover.
So, I was thinking, because graduation, technically you're in a big lecture hall filled with your department, so should I just take out a laptop and take notes on what they were saying during the graduation?
Yeah, they had like a whole entire film of this is the beach and what we do. I was like, that's not what we do. We suffer here. That was all that was going through my head.
I was surprised that the president didn't mention when you are like out there in the world, you make money, come back and donate to the school.
Because, yeah, no, they weren't selfless like that.
No, because I remember when I worked graduation, they said that.
Now donate, everyone. You guys have money.
Yeah, it's like, donate back to your school so that your school may prosper. I'm like, ha, ha,
we're all broke. What are you kidding?
No, it's like what one of my basement builder friends told me. Go, once we graduate, never look back. Keep running forward.
They don't want that.
Never look back.
They'll never have to give them money again until you want to pay for parking.
Run, Billy! Run!
Yeah, no, the video they presented was like a bunch of people breakdancing and like having fun. I'm like, where's the suffering? Where's the tears? Where's the studying and where's the overfilled library?
So what I imagine it's going to be the tournament arc to My Hero Academia, where it's like just like Deku just goes into tears and how much he has to suffer with his all one for all quirk.
Yeah, his whole body's broken after like so many finals.
Yeah, I know, right? Just like how my sleep has been broken because making this graduation cap wasn't easy.
I didn't make one because I knew it was a waste of time.
Yeah, why did you decorate a hat?
Because I'm an art major.
Oh, that's a good answer.
And then my brother's like, don't girls do that only? I'm just like, no. Lots of people do that.
I mean,
you should have sculpted something out of tinfoil and then you put it on your hat.
So I was supposed to put like all my waifus on it, but I would have felt like a big weeb. So
but that's what you are.
But I did My Hero Academia because it was cool. But yeah, no, that's my answer because like I was surprised that not a lot of the art majors did their caps.
They all rested because they got out of finals and stuff.
Yeah, they were probably just...
They should have been more creative.
Yeah.
I wish I had done something. I probably would have put a fish or something.
You should have used wires to stick out of your hat, and then you should have gotten plastic fish and just have them suspended on the wires. Thus,
where were you with this idea when
hat.
So I told DonnieK,
this is a great idea.
You need to work as an idea guy because you're like come up with like really good ideas most of the time. 85% of the time.
Hey, you should do that. No, that'll kill me. Do it anyway.
Do it. It'll be cool.
Do a backflip.
What? 15% of the time. Like, oh gosh.
Hey, let's go to Bevmo, get drunk, and go to Party City.
Yeah.
That was another idea he told me. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how great it would be to go to Party City just to enjoy yourself while being inebriated?
I had a
It's right next to Bevmo, man.
It is literally called Party City for a reason.
You're onto something.
You're onto something good, sir.
No, but that was a really good idea. If I had you know how anglerfish have like a dangly doodad called an esca? I have a degree now to say what it is.
It's an esca.
So it's basically like the little illuminating thing. So I'll just be like a little blue, like something flashlight.
And the reason why I believe
that sounds great. Actually, I'm mad. I'll do that for my master's degree.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Make sure that you have even more credibility too, because like it'd be like that one guy who worked at BET who graduated from Harvard.
I don't know that guy.
Oh, Boondocks reference.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, no, you lost me.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'll do that for my master's cap.
Audience, I'm sorry. I have obscure references and I'm pretty lame sometimes. I apologize.
That's good enough. We'll just put that on repeat. We'll make it a ringtone. Just. I'm sorry, guys. I make obscure references.
Guys, I'm like those people at Anime Club that want to be recognized, but in weird. No, because there's this one story about this guy who, like, he was pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, like everyone else.
Yeah, like everybody else in that club. Again, there are a lot of good people there. I'm not dissing anyone. But this particular one guy, the president even despised him. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Continue with whatever they did.
Yeah, and I remember one of our friends got upset. Anyways, so I remember when I first met him, he could just kept talking your ear off.
It's like,
until
dude,
like no end. And he'd have like a Kingdom Hearts like Heartless hat on. I remember seeing him at Expo.
I do not know who this is, but
well,
okay. Don't worry, continue with your story.
He talks his ear off.
This guy sounds funny.
Oh, I mean...
What funny thing did he do?
Gosh, okay. So we were out there like presenting like, oh, I like my neighbor. You know that game, right?
Yeah.
So like.
Oh yeah, that we never played that ever again.
Yeah, which sucked because
everyone was they
wanted to be lame. So anyways, so
because they said memes.
Yeah, no.
Now communicated memes, 2018 guys.
Well, no, this guy was
like,
I like my neighbor who likes those cute little things from this Monster Hunter game, and everybody, and like the girl right next to me was just looking at him.
What are the Monster Hunter things?
What the fuck's a Monster Hunter?
He's like, I thought everyone liked them.
But he kept going, and then I remember one of the guys, just like call him Body, like
Body, just because he takes up space.
Yeah. So he's like, no, just get off,
Says, no, you just messed up your one chance to be cool. Get out.
No, but Body was. You guys probably know what I was talking about. But
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
probably not, but yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's. That club, I'm gonna really miss it. It was like 6 years in the making of being in it, and I guess I'm still contemplating if I want to go to that graduation party or not.
Do it.
Go be a cool kid.
No.
Yeah, whatever. You're not cool. You're not cool material. You just blew your chance. Get down.
Yeah, I know. I already blew it by saying that I make obscure references, so I might as well just be like, oh.
Who likes those tiny little Monster Hunter things?
Just
like this is
the cute little things from Monster Hunter.
So what? Are we just introducing this into the Those Guys podcast lore? Is it like
yes.
how we had
Is that what our episode's gonna be called? Is those cute little things from Monster Hunter?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be called Marth Eyes of Goddo.
Another obscure reference I don't give a fuck about.
Indeed.
Make them relevant for our listeners and me.
Oh man,
I kid.
So, what is this beyond? What's the graduation thing? Like, what's the plans? So, I heard you're going overseas and you are studying 3D printing.
Yeah, so I still have 2 classes I gotta take. I'm taking the digital fabrications lab, which is like, you're doing 3D printing. I currently have a sculpture. You don't see it, listener, but they 3D scan my head into the program.
We'll probably put a picture in there somewhere.
Yeah, and then I'll probably throw a picture in there somewhere.
Send you a link.
Yeah, there you go. And then I'll sculpt, and then they sculpt my head, and I sculpt my head into the computer, and then they print it out. So, fun fact about 3D printers: they're just over-glorified hot glue guns.
Yeah,
really. Well,
yeah,
at least
that's
the commercial technology is like an over-glorified hot glue gun.
I tried sculpting with a glue gun. It was bad.
Yeah,
it probably melted over and like. Looked like a deformed whatever.
Yeah, it was. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, those are the commercial ones, but I had a friend that, like, he's out in New York, he kept telling me about these, like, Goosey 3D printers that, like, legit, like, oh, if you want to do, like, legit sculpting.
Did it have lasers?
I don't know. He never showed me a picture because I keep telling him, yo,
top secret, man.
You degenerate, send me these pictures that they keep telling me, and he's like, oh, I just know if you look up this printer. I looked up the printer, and I was like, I got set to an Italian fashion model.
That's what he's modeling. That's what his 3D printing is.
Yeah.
He's 3D modeling.
Yeah, so that's
there you go. He totally got you.
Yeah, but I seen the printer before. It's what the anime people use to make their anime figures.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly. Well, I mean they make it out of foam since foam is
more malleable, bro.
Yeah, more malleable. It's used for prototyping. Like, that's why you see most, like, even life-size figures, like that life-size Momo from To Love Ru was first modeled in foam. Then they...
I still buy it.
Then they cast it. Oh, yeah. Good luck trying to buy that. That's like
someone else.
That's a car payment. You know what I
mean? I'll work 5 to 9 just to get my wife in full size. Life-size Momo.
See, that's what I wanted to do from a life sculpture class, but I ended up doing abstraction.
That's gonna be your master's thesis.
Yeah, why modern art sucks.
No, I'm serious. Faster modeling of bigger products.
Yeah.
So everyone can have their life-size waifu in the room. Yeah. Stare at them at night when they're trying to sleep. Stop staring at me, honey.
Please.
Install a Build-A-Bear voice box that says something
I love you.
Yeah.
just get the Seiyu's voice. Just put a like.
You actually pay the Seiyu to say something personal to you.
You have her
it's
locked
like,
up.
Go to sleep.
You have her locked up somewhere.
Just to mess with someone. No, the voice would just be a chainsaw revving.
Every other time that you don't pay attention,
I love you. Oh, good.
An eye sensor where you're in the room, and then when you're not there, it just starts making hissing sounds.
It's like that life-size sculpture of Rev where it's like, I love you, Rev.
No, it should just be that, like, Fairly Odd Parents thing where she's like, tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty! So, no, but yeah, I'm taking that, and I'm taking, like, a fields.
So consider that as a master's thesis. How to make big life-size models more efficiently.
There you go. There you go, listener.
That might be an engineering thing, though.
No, but he's 3D modeling. That's his...
Well, it's for... Yeah, that makes sense. Especially for, like, arts or, like, robotics. You can definitely...
So you make a super big, like, hot glue gun. So it's a super glorified...
That's a better thesis than the thesis I was thinking of why modern art is still bad. You know
Is that what art majors make theses out of? Tell me. I want to actually know.
Actually, yeah. What do artists write papers?
They don't really write.
Like this
papers.
line isn't straight.
They write artists. So like, unlike theses, we have like these things called artist statements. So it's like we talk about the piece that's being made and stuff.
That's a Yelp review.
Yeah. No. That's the artist tells.
Behold the technique, the line. Yes, the line. A person uses a writing implement and scrolls it across the surface.
That's a critique. Well, that's an art history thesis. But no, okay. So like, it's like
and you're paying something for that.
No, it's like if I were to talk about my graduation cap, I would write a thesis, not a air quote statement about what I did in the process of doing it, of making the cap.
So you give yourself a Yelp review.
Yeah, so basically it's that, or just explaining. It's basically the artist.
You need to self-validate.
Yeah, that's what the artist statement is.
So an artist's job is to just, am I good
Hey
enough?
guys, check out this thing I made. Why did you make it? Because of these reasons.
It's like, I stood here looking at this marble for 8 weeks, and it finally turned into this blog.
No,
My
Eddie,
art.
Shreddie Eddie.
What are you telling me here?
So, like I said, you guys are absolutely right, because that's all artist statements are. They're just reasons to make dumb things in the art. Like that broken couch, for example. I will never, ever for the rest of my life, will find the dumb reasonings to throw a broken couch and
You sent me the guy's, like, 2 or 3 paragraphs, and the
Yeah,
entire deal is just how urban society crushes the human soul.
And the couch is the soul.
Well, yeah, actually that's why, like, 2 of the legs are broken off of this couch. But at the same time, I thought, come on. You could do more.
Did he say that each of those legs meant something too?
No.
He could have gone there.
He could have gone there.
He just bought because what he did was he bought a couch and it made a reasoning for it. And like I said,
That's called just abstractism and making...
Appropriation and the ready-mades were caused by the Dadas.
yeah. The Dadas?
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't worry, it's an art movement from what, like,
Yeah,
the
it's
And
30s?
no one cares.
Yeah, that no one cares because when they think you're an artist...
Marcel Duchamp!
See, when it comes to a science major and a thesis, they actually want you to say, it'll benefit society this way. Like, yes.
Or the other way around, but yeah.
So in the other way around?
No, so it will benefit society this way, or the other way around. No, don't do this, because it will destroy this much.
There you go, that would be the other way.
Well, see, you guys have cooler theses because you guys are learning in the field.
I mean, there's some stupid ones out there, too. Where the guy's like, I was going through Facebook and whatnot, and the guy wrote a paper about how octopuses actually may have come from outer space. And it's like a serious paper with all of its sources and whatnot. I kind of want to find it and read it.
But see, that's a funnier thing than broken couch meets urban environment.
I
would read that.
That sounds actually, because no, if he's arguing that there's no bones, thus it can actually get around in outer space, I get it, anti-grav. Now what?
I kind of want to read the paper, see what he has to say.
I know, right? But, what is it?
So that just means I gotta go say the Sasquatch is real and everyone's dumb. I gotta go prove it with genetics.
I was going to say, check out this poop I found.
It's so not like the other poop.
Yeah, it's totally Sasquatch.
I could do that.
It's out of this world.
And someone will fund me.
Yeah.
Just like if you...
The Sasquatch Appreciation Club.
But now I'm starting to think everything is poop. Because, if you want to learn about any big animal, you look at its poop to figure out its diet and its, like, whatever.
Well, you're saying that poop is the biological equivalent to written records.
There you go.
That's great.
Because I'm just thinking of that meme where the girl's like, everyone turns into poop one day. Everything.
I
is
wasn't
poop.
thinking of that, but yeah, I remember reading that.
But most papers are like, I studied this animal's diet through its poop. That's like exactly what my mammalogy teacher did. She studied what are they called? Hawaiian monk seals, and like studied all their poop and said like, yeah, they eat this. And then when they went to a conference, someone was like, oh yeah, they don't eat this because I saw them chase this squid around on my video. She's like, no, I shuffled through so much poop to say that they don't eat that all the time. They eat other things that are more plentiful.
Oh my god.
So,
guys, the
scientists are all about poop.
I should have been a science major, but
so
I couldn't even
it
pass
has
my
its own
bio.
stupid things. So.
See, it's funny because I should have been a science major, but I couldn't pass my bio class, so that's why I became an artist.
It scared you, like that's fair. I was scared of chemistry, but I stuck around.
Are you telling me that biologists fling poo more than anthropologists?
Jane Goodall.
Is it like
approved?
No, but is it like other science theories where it's like there's still people that believe the Earth is flat?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's just a cultural cult belief where they don't feel comfortable learning anything new, and they
hang on. So, like, can you tell me what's up with the flat earthers other than saying Earth is flat? Like,
they don't like being.
Do you know any of their talking points?
Well, I know one that broke.
I mean, what happened was I went on the Flat Earth Society's Discord group server, but just for
they have that.
Yeah,
this
just
is
for
a thing.
Just for
I wish I told him to link me it so that I could go in and say something myself.
I got banned, but I don't know if I can link you. I could probably just send you the link and just guys can troll. But I got banned
because I gave you some really good ideas. Like they'll never see the other side of the Earth.
Yeah,
because it's on the other side.
Man, that was a good one. No, because
and then you said that it looked like a pancake and you got banned.
No, I said it looked like a pancake, and then they're like, "What do you mean?" But then I also rebutted by saying, "So if the Earth's really flat." Because this is what was one of their theories. So when the Earth rotates, it rotates like a coin on its like.
So we're spinning
side.
so fast.
Yeah, we're spinning so fast. But I'm like, wait, if we're spinning so fast, doesn't that create a sphere? And then they're like, oh, Ben! He even
cut his tongue off. He's saying weird things.
How dare he?
Geocentrism all the way.
The Earth is flat.
Okay, so I'm hoping a flat earther does pass by this and make a lot of fire of you know.
Yeah, just
like shares this, like, look at what they said about our flat earth.
Yeah, well, I'm still curious to hear what their talking points are, just because, like...
It's interesting, because I was overhearing someone's talking points when I was at a Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And they're like, you keep going up in, like, a rocket, and then the earth doesn't actually turn flat, it still stays, like, or doesn't curve at any point, no matter how far away you go, like, it keeps... I'm just like...
Wait, have you been in a rocket?
Yo, man! Who went to get a degree? And who's working at a fucking Salvation Army?
No, but dude, learning that the Earth is
and then
flat.
she's like, and it's like, the math, like, calculates out, and I'm just like... I want to go over there and slap you in the face and tell you you're wrong, but that's not my place.
See, I wonder if flat earthers still think that, I had it in my head. Still think that the moon landing was a conspiracy.
I feel like someone who believes that the Earth is flat comes with a slew of other conspiracies, like they didn't kill John F. K. Creationism.
The moon landing was fake.
Satan put all the fossils everywhere to fool everyone.
Area 51. The house aliens.
What other conspiracies are out there? Oh, the steel beams melted.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Steel beams from these memes.
No, it's just funny because
chemtrails.
Because I feel like this topic is gonna be like this one podcast like I heard called Those Conspiracy Guys.
Hey guys, we're conspiracying about this conspiracy.
About if the Earth is flat or not, even though 99, I think hopefully 99% of us know that it's not, but if a flat earther is listening to this, welcome to Those Guys podcast, where...
One of my neurons just died thinking of why you think of that.
Yeah!
Just FYI.
We're just gonna, like...
So...
Put a little less. Anyways, that was...
I think that's also part of if you want to make it an actual study where you're like, so why do people think of these things like in a cult-like way on something that is obviously false?
Yeah.
It's like having a whole society that believes Santa's real. Sorry, Santa's not real, folks.
Oh gosh, you killed a little kid's dream.
Whatever.
Shreddie Eddie, you're going too far, man.
You didn't get what you wanted.
You play gods! You don't know where we're going!
You get cold.
The tooth fairy's real. Oh my god. No.
I might as well nip it in the butt.
Go
Go do charity work.
So what I
Be
imagine
useful.
is that Shreddy, if you have a kid, you're gonna be like, Santa's not real.
No.
You'll never realize.
I think I'll let it go for a while until they figure it out. Because I hope my kid is smart enough to know.
And if they still don't figure it out.
They'll figure it out one day. I'm not gonna go out of my way to like make it real.
I mean,
I won't dress up. Maybe once. I kind of feel like that'd be a cool thing to do. Like just kind of entertain the kid. But at the point, it doesn't matter if they believe in it or not.
I mean, by the time we have kids, it's like this show.
If they start saying the flat Earth is real, then I'll just own them. And I'll send them to the edge of the Earth so they can think about what they did.
Okay, Eddie, just how angry would you be if they scientifically prove you wrong? If they somehow do that.
Somehow.
Yeah, where it's like, hey guys, so we actually did launch the rocket, it's still flat. And you'd be like, what? What? Yeah, here's the satellite pictures.
I mean, at that point, I just have to accept new science as it is. And have to dispute it like any other science.
So stupid. No, just the flat Earth theory is just the dumbest thing ever. Okay. Is that gonna be the episode title for this podcast?
You just put, yeah.
Triggering flat Earth.
I mean, if we want to try to salvage this, so Japan.
Japanland!
But it's really close to the edge. Will I fall off? I'm afraid.
Will you get to the edge of the water?
Because I'm going over the Pacific. That's kind of the edge. How will I get to the other side? Is that on the other side where China... Can I dig a hole through the floor and make it there instead of flying?
Don't you know that when you actually leave one side of the screen in Super Mario Bros., you just end up on the other side?
Oh, I'm so thankful someone thought it through.
It's like 2D fighters, man. You just fight on the flat plane, you know?
Yeah.
Just show up on the other side.
Yeah, you just show up on the other side.
Pac-Man style.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh.
So if you want to salvage this,
Japanland.
I mean, you last episode we talked about Japan.
Yeah, where I went. I'm just curious to know, like, anything different you're doing?
So far the plan's still the same, where we're gonna go to Tokyo, move down to Kyoto, back up to Osaka, or in that area, and back up to Kiryu.
You're covering more areas than me, so I'm curious to see where you go then.
So those are essentially the places, but the problem is we actually don't know where we're staying still for those.
Oh boy, you should hobo it up.
Hey dude, there's a song that you sent me. It goes, "You weeby hobo."
Oh yeah.
Way to sleep. It sounds like weeby
Yeah, it's
hobo.
called it's Hobo's Lullaby.
Yeah, no, it's like, go to sleep,
You weary hobo.
It says
Yeah.
weeby hobo. I'm just thinking then a little wife who just kind of floats down. So
Yeah.
nothing's changed other than we're gonna change where we're gonna stay. Either between a hotel and some Airbnbs, and basically we haven't even decided where our first place is in Tokyo. We might stay at a robot hotel, so that's cool.
Dude, yeah, that sounds cool.
I hope they shine my shoes. But I don't have any shoes to shine, they all suck.
I don't know, that sounds like a jerk thing to do, but at least at one point you need to go call your server a toaster.
Toaster, where's my buns?
Yeah, and just see if it gets offended.
Why is my towel not dried? It's like, why are my folded clothes not folded?
Beep, boop, beep. Yeah, you are a toaster.
What's the
Beep.
maid at in the Jetsons?
Rosie?
I'll just call him Rosie. This is Rosie, that's Toaster. And that's electrical compliant. Or appliance. What?
Appliance.
Yeah. What other name should I give him? Because if I could write them down Okay, so
You're just gonna name the entire staff over there?
I'll name one R2D2. Oh, so basically, I was going to the very first place. We're kind of deciding if we're gonna go to a robot hotel where they have everything kind of automated as like its theme.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna name each of the robots. So if you have any robot names, we're gonna name one Rosie and one Toaster.
Rosie and Toaster?
Rosie, like from Jetsons.
Oh, Rosie. Oh. That's
so
cool.
the one that'll bring us to our room, I'll call that one Rosie.
Oh.
I'll name one 3CPO, C3PO.
So, yo, do me a favor and try to see if you go to a maid cafe and see if you can court a girl there, because I know a guy in Japan who had, air quotes, his girlfriend was a maid at a cafe.
I mean, I don't want to cause inconvenience for a maid that's serving me, so that's one thing. But it'd be quite difficult if they're just trying to be in character. It's like, no, this is just a thing. Like,
no, yeah.
Then it'd be like, Skeeta!
Yamato!
But it's like, my name's not Yamato.
No, but what is it? Okay, I don't know if you want to try this, DonnieK, but what about the, did you ever go to Cinderella Cafe or no?
No, I heard of it. No, I haven't gone to one. I mainly went to religious sites.
Well,
you missed out on maid cafes. You fool. You poor fool.
It's fine. In one of the alleyways I passed through, there was maid casino, and I'm like, what is this?
Pachinko. Probably.
Oh, no, it would be funny because it would be...
I know in Osaka they have a lot of pachinko. No, it's another town up above that one.
Right?
No. That's a city.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a prefecture.
I'm really curious to hear about all your adventures once you do go.
I have a GoPro, so I'm going to be recording a lot.
Yeah.
I'll be able to kind of document it differently.
Yeah, if you don't buy anything from me, I'm cool. Just
you get a bottle cap. That's it.
Actually, yeah, I'm curious to see how you document then. Just because GoPro and everything, I got around by the camera, which I put everything on Instagram, and then like an actual written log of what I did that day.
Yeah, no.
Travel diary.
Because I don't want to like walk around with like my little GoPro stick in front of like all the Japanese men and women that are just trying to go to work. Just like, kid, get that out of my face.
I know a rapper that did a music video. It's like called Logic. I think it's called not Everyday. I think it's like Over. And so he was rapping in Japan. And you just see some of these Japanese people just trying to weave in and out while he's just going, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh.
I hope
No, they were cool with it because they had all the licenses. Well, I'm not going into that topic, but it's just, especially after
water.
Yeah, water.
That's what I'm thinking in my head. Shows up out of nowhere to kind of show them off, like this is how we do it here.
Oh man, did we ever talk about Tokyo Tribes?
No, we haven't talked about Tokyo Tribes.
I think it would be a good thing when I come back from Tokyo, maybe.
Yeah, tell me if you found a gang that just yelled water.
You won't. What?
What?
What's bad?
I forgot it. Didn't they just have like a T-shirt or a black hoodie that just said Waru?
Yeah, no. I'm
hoping to.
No. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm hoping to like befriend a Yakuza member.
Oh god, I don't think you want to do that, but okay.
No, we'll chill.
You'll be like, but he'll be asking you to drink hard, as in like, I'll pay for an expensive drink, and then you drink this hard, and then
they take my kidney.
Yeah, they'll take kidney somehow. No, but it's so funny because to even enter the Yakuza, first it was like a test of, because on any mafia, you go.
You gotta prove yourself.
You gotta prove yourself by.
Are you worthless or are you gonna serve?
Yeah, so I think, what is it, you kill someone to get into the mafia?
Yeah, that's how anything goes.
Yeah, but in the Yakuza, you take a written exam to get into the...
Because you don't want no dumb people on our crew.
They don't want some dumb Yakuzis. They're just gonna... You gotta take a written exam to get into the Yakuza.
SAT Yakuza style.
Yeah, no. But the only Japan I'm ever gonna get close to is playing the Yakuza games.
Yeah, you'll be there. But I'm kind of excited about that.
Well, at least you're going.
I want to go to the beach, though. I want to see what kind of species are in the water. I know it's going to be cold as hell, because it's basically like going off our coast and falling in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, because I wasn't sure. No, Australia's pretty warm, but then again, they get their currents elsewhere.
From basically a big circle around. Goes down our coast, down to the equator, moves with the gyre towards the other side, and then up past the, Australia and all the Indonesian islands, and now back to Japan. We're kind of like at eye level with Japan geographically, so it's still in the 60 degree.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, I would expect warmer waters to travel to Japan.
They could if you have a monsoon that pushes enough water up. Because we get a lot of cold water influxes from Alaska and stuff.
Yeah.
But they'll get more warm water surges. Cool. But I'm going to be south enough. Maybe it'll get warm. I'll let you know.
Yeah, dude. Do let us know. If there's any volcano. I know Mount Fuji was one of it.
Apparently on the Shinkansen for the bullet train.
Yeah.
You gotta be on the right side going to Kyoto and on the left side when you come back because you get to see Mount Fuji.
That's cool. I mean,
that'd be cool to see it up close, but I don't think we're gonna do that this trip.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be shopping a lot, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be.
Nah, we're gonna be gaming. We're checking out an arcade in Kawasaki.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So it's basically like the underground arcades that they have.
Ooh.
So it's basically like a hole-in-the-wall type thing, but when you go inside, it's all like old style and. So they kind of preserved a few of them.
Should I train you on your fighting game so that you don't
get wrecked? Probably. I want to be good at.
I mean, I'm not
Capcom and whatever.
I mean, yeah, because you're not gonna find Mortal Kombat machines in Japan.
I don't know what I'm gonna find.
No, it's because here's what you know. They have some really obscure fighting games. Like a lot of people play Street Fighter over there. A lot of people play Tekken. Lots of people play a lot of the Blaze Blue and.
I'm ready for Blaze Blue. I wreck on that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play today when I went to round 1 before the graduation dinner.
Yeah.
But I went straight to the Wongon.
No, it's.
So I could learn my freeways.
Yeah. No, it's like I said, like most people play a lot of. You're never short of people that are gonna want to come up and play. Like.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it because I know that the Sega Museum and that's also a thing.
Send pictures of that if you can.
I know I'm going to Odaiba as well because I'm staying in Tokyo or somewhere there, but we're traveling around there to Ikebukuro and Odaiba.
Dang it!
And we're gonna check out the Gundam.
Hey,
the 50-tall-foot Gundam that sits outside of the Namco Museum.
The 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me!
It's literally just this big ass robot. And apparently they have a Godzilla that oversees some shopping district too. that peeks over one of the buildings.
Please tell me.
And it I think it doesn't shoot fire, but it shoots kind of mist and colors and whatnot. So I kind of want to see that if I could, because I recently saw a video my friend sent me of some cool stuff to check out.
Yeah. Well, please do tell me of the Namco Museum, because I know when you went to the Namco Museum, DonnieK, you said it was disappointing because all they had was Tekken 7.
Well, in Den Town, it's not that it's a Namco museum, it was a Tekken museum in a Namco building.
Oh.
So it's 4 stories of just Namco arcade games, and at the top floor is a Tekken museum, which isn't even a room.
Yeah, we're also checking out some ramen museums.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard of that.
So we're gonna check out those. We have everything planned as far as what we're doing, but as far as where we're staying is the last thing we need to do, and just because I'm not too worried about that. Because if you really needed somewhere to stay, you'll find it.
Yeah.
But I would be happy if we already knew where we're staying with some Airbnb people ahead of time, so we don't just show up hey, we're at your doorstep. See, you're ready to have people today. We're here. We'll pay double.
Yeah. Well, at least you're doing the trip before the 2020 Olympics, because, oh boy, those are gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, no, they're gonna make bank.
They're gonna make bank on.
They'll be $200 a night. That happened to wherever they had the Olympics last.
Brazil.
Oh, in Brazil, what happens is it's kind of sad because the city kind of prepares for a huge influx of people, but when they leave, you just have all this merchandise that never sold.
Yeah.
And a bunch of structures that are built without no other purpose afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So then all the money leaves.
Yeah.
So you end up with this bubble of cash influx, and then the city kind of fault crashes a bit because they don't know what to do afterwards.
Well, yeah, I could see that because I think
the city gets used to the money.
Well. Yeah, because you're gonna have all this
It's basically this third world country town that had nothing, but then the Olympics were going to be played somewhere near. Now their infrastructure is much better because they're trying to look good to the world.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, no doubt, you want to put your best foot forward.
It's basically like having someone over to, like, you know, here's my house,
like,
it's clean.
a similar thing happens to LA every year. Like, Expo does show up on the city's calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Anime Expo shows up. Of course, it's going to be in Staples Center, which is semi-nice, I guess. But if you go further down to LA, it's just a piece of garbage. I don't like LA. I mean...
Flush it all away.
Yeah, just flush it all. Like, Anaheim's a nice place. Huntington Beach is a nice place. Rancho Palos Verdes is a nice place. LA's not a nice place. I get it.
LA's just too dense.
It's just
populated.
too dense, especially downtown LA. Like, if you go where UCLA's at,
it changes a bit. But
yeah.
Like, it starts getting to the Glendora
Uh-huh.
area, but downtown LA it's just too many people in one place.
Yeah,
it's probably even worse than some other places, but it's what it is, and it doesn't really bug me too much because I don't go there to do anything.
Yeah, well, you go once in a blue moon. You go for mostly anime stuff.
Yeah.
Anime Expo happens, or Little Tokyo.
I feel like Long Beach is kind of contender to be like a pretty big city eventually.
Yeah, it will.
Because it has plenty of buildings for the surrounding like cities.
Yeah, but see, the thing about Long Beach is that at least it's downtown is really
terrible
nice.
traffic. Build that damn bridge.
Yeah, I know, right? No, but at least it's downtown is nice. Like,
yeah.
remember when we were at Anime California?
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was
just nice because it was literally 20 minutes away.
Yeah, it was there.
Not going to LA.
I would personally think, okay, yeah, Long Beach, the actual beach.
I wish I went to Annie Fest.
Annie Fest?
The one in Torrance.
Torrance, yeah.
Because it's literally right in my backyard. The very first time in any anime.
Why didn't you?
Because I volunteer like a good citizen.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, not like the controversy that happened. But
I don't care about the controversy. I want my anime figures.
I mean,
that's a reasonable answer.
I'm taking a break from cons unless
I haven't gone to a con in like since.
I know
AX.
one of the basement villas wants to plans to buy my ticket to Rodin Expo coming up.
Oh yeah, no, I want to check that one out because it's.
Yeah, check that out. It is nice. I want to go, but I can't make it.
Ninja Con, so I kind of want to see how it developed further.
Yeah. So I mean, I got invited.
What is that one?
Rodin Expo. Oh yeah, feel free to.
It's some free advertisement.
Something.
June, everybody, June.
Let me check how much we're in. 45 minutes. You guys want to take a little break, listener?
Yeah.
Sure.
Listener, come back and listen to the other half.
All right.
They're not even going to notice anything changed.
Okay. All right, then. We'll take a 15-minute break. All right. Okay, and we're back. So, DonnieK, you want to just lead off with us for the next hour?
Yeah, let's see if I could go for an hour. I don't know.
Or try your best.
So, this came to me while I was playing with Twine, and I'm just curious. So, like, do you guys get anything from the dollar store?
I walked in there once. I found nothing of value.
Does Daiso count as a dollar store?
Yeah, technically it's Japanese dollar store.
Than just food.
I mean, other than food, it's just... Okay. Daiso, for artists, has it been a godsend? I mean, I'm not saying they have, like... It's the go-to art store, but they have really good, like, art stuff, like... They have some pretty good sketchbooks. They have good pens and pencils.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They
would have good stationery.
Yeah, they have really good stationery. That's why. Oh yeah, welcome to my neighborhood, guys. Where random people like to throw fireworks for no reason.
They really like 4th of July.
Yeah, they must like 4th of July so much that they are 2 months early. You know what I mean? Air quotes. Anyways, what it is just they have pretty much the best stationery there possible.
That's cool. What kind of daiso do you actually go to? Just because, I've been to a small one where it has, like, the basics, and then I've been to one of the bigger ones which sell, like, chisels and cast iron pans for, like, $3. I'm like,
There's one around the traffic circle.
Oh, the one around traffic circle. That's the only one I know. I know there's one off Lakewood in South.
There's one out in,
God,
the fireworks.
dang it. Sorry, listener, my neighbors are retarded, okay? If you're hearing that right now, but I will close the windows.
They didn't
down.
realize that it's not 4th of July.
Yeah.
Too early. A whole month ahead.
Welcome to the neighborhood, guys. Let me just go ahead. There we
I kind
go.
of want to know where our listeners are from, if that's the case, because we said a bunch of places that you may not know of.
Yeah,
Just to kind of put into context, we live in California.
Yeah.
The south part. Okay. So Daiso.
Yeah.
Essentially the one out in I don't even know what that place is. Whatever. It's out that way where I live.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's like one Daiso near the Lakewood.
Okay, well, I was just curious to see what you guys buy from a dollar store, just because, this isn't where I was going, but it's still interesting. I found the Spam spread, and I was kind of disturbed for 50 cents.
What?
That's like the extra stuff that Spam doesn't put in the regular cans, just so you could taste, like, grease.
Yeah, well, it's actually, like, creamed Spam, so it's like I spread it on toast, and I ate it, and I'm like, yeah, this tastes like Spam.
So
Wouldn't use this. I would prefer actual Spam.
So did you repeat
It's astronaut Spam, dude.
Did you repeat the Monty Python reference? We're like spam.
No, I didn't do that.
Dang it.
But like, between the Spam spread, I think I would rather get liver pate, which is also 50 cents over there. It tastes more of iron, but anyway.
So the other stuff is just not blood, not meat.
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Either way, so I figured out to make cordage because I've been watching too many bushcraft videos. Thank you guys. You guys introduced me to Yuri Camp.
That was him.
Yes.
And it's just like, man, I remember camping, and then so I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos on camping and crazy like survival preppers, and then I'm like, man, survival preppers are too militant. Anyways.
Yeah, no.
They kind of kill like the regular civilian. Like, you have to be up at this hour to get this. And
oh no, it's not even that. It's more of like comparing bushcrafters, where it's like, okay, so I need to go build fire. I'm going to build a shelter out of just logs. And then like the survivalist is like, in case of an insurgency, you need to buy this gun. You can bury it in the ground and it'll be A-okay. Meanwhile, this is how you dress game.
No,
So-
I mean, is it? Oh, because when you guys were about to comment, the first thing I immediately thought was Full Metal Jacket. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you talk about militant and the military, that's the first thing I think of is Full Metal Jacket.
What, with Arlie Ermy just yelling at you?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, lately I've been watching a lot of car fixing videos, and a guy bought like the cheapest Lamborghini in America.
Okay, well, no, that's a good segue. It's like, okay, so where I was going with this is, so have you ever watched any of those fixer-upper videos and said, you know what, I want to play with that idea?
No, I do.
And then you go to a scrapyard and just find trash.
I want to do that at some point, like, no joke.
You're
That's
not going
cool.
to do a flip or flop, you're just going to just make something. Either way, so...
A flip or flop would be correct, because you go to buy a project car, and you fix it up and put in parts, but the guy bought, like, a Lamborghini Gallardo
Dang.
for $68,000. That's the cheapest one. And he basically had, like, almost, like, it was sold to him, like, through, like, one of those, like, auction sites.
Yeah.
And, he's just, like, basically, his YouTube is, The Real Tavares, which means comrade in Russian.
Oh, okay.
And, he basically just wants people to be not afraid of, like, fixing their cars.
Yeah.
Be able to do stuff in, like, even if something exotic, like a Gallardo,
Yeah.
he could still do stuff with it. But I've been watching a lot of those kind of videos.
I've seen
because I've learned how to do painting and holes in the bumper. Try to fix those with some seal and like replacing parts and stuff like that. Like broken axles and stuff like that.
You know, I know a guy who does like car parts and he's like really obsessed with it. I think you guys would have like long talks.
No.
But you like
I have a friend like that who is into cars like that.
mm-hmm.
And I can't, like, sit around talking about cars, like, yeah, this piston does this, and, like, this, pressure turbo.
Oh, check out this valve pressure yield and whatever, yeah.
I can't go that far. I like the cars.
Yeah.
And I like fixing them, because I got to try that once with my friend's car, putting in a radiator, like, last time.
That's cool, yeah.
The last time I talked about it.
Yeah.
But I like repairing the car, and, like, I don't want to go pay $400 when I can pay $20 for the part and put it in myself.
Yeah, and then, of course, if you know how to put the part in, it'd be like...
And it's actually much more straightforward than I thought it was, especially when they show it to you step by step. They're like, oh, if you want to change your exhaust, you take off all these bolts on the bottom and just kind of put them back where you found them, and when you want to take it off the oil pan,
yeah,
you gotta, like, clamp it down or something.
That's like me with the only time I ever fixed any car part was my headlight. So like I remember when like one of my headlights cracked. Like I think my dealer said, okay, it's gonna cost like I think almost $120-$200 for to replace the headlight, and half of it was just labor, and then which is like no, that's a stupid amount of money. So I bought the part for like $20 and fixed it myself. And then found out it was such easy. It was easier than I expected. Like, it's not hard if you learn, like, how to do it. It's just, yeah. Like, I would never pay $200 to fix a headlight. Like,
dude, no. You could buy the part for $10.
Yeah, it's literally a $10 part, yeah.
The other day, I was trying to remove my bumper so that I could, but broke 2 other pieces in the process. One being one of the supporting, like, arches from, like, the headlamp.
Yeah.
Because I could take out my headlamps, no problem. But I tried taking out my bumper only to find out underneath there's the headlamps on the sides, but then the ones on the front, they're bolted down with, like, 2 bolts, but they're stripped, so I couldn't use anything to... So I got to that part, I'm like, well, what the hell? What am I supposed to do now? The other 3 pins to remove the bumper were underneath those headlights. So I'm like, well, my bumper's almost off.
Just yank it off or something? Oh, you're not going to brute force it?
That would be terrible. I would have to replace the bumper and break it. It's actually that's a lot of strength to pull that off.
Oh.
So I put everything back together. So I'm like, okay, if I want to do this, I got to know how to take off these headlights.
Do more homework.
Yeah, it would raise the question of, like, I don't know how people can drive with, like, raggy cars and, like, just cars that are cracked and bumped. I don't know.
I feel like you kind of do with what you have.
Yeah.
And eventually, if you feel like fixing something and the money comes around, you do something with it, but...
Which, I heard, speaking of which, like, I heard, like, some guy trying to, like, fix his dent on his car using, like, warm water. So he poured warm water onto the dent.
Warm water and plungers?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's to, like, fix his dent.
Yep.
Which came out pretty good. I might try that.
It works. It doesn't really work well on metal. It could, but I don't know how well.
The memory steel, I forget what it's called, but the ones that pop back out over time.
Yeah.
So, no, it's definitely interesting.
I mean, pulling it back, though, back to my camping thing and why I was making a car analogy, is so one of the videos was just a guy saying, like, oh, I can build a shelter really easy with this tarp, and then I looked up, like, what the tarp was. It's going for, like, $70, and I'm just like, you know what? I could buy just a $20 tent, but that's boring. So instead, I went to the dollar store and bought a shower curtain and a bunch of twine, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to build this shelter out of stuff found at the dollar store.
Dude, that would be great. You'd show them how to budget camp.
DonnieK, budget camping. Yeah, I mean, but were you trying to sing a knockoff of Michael Jackson's Jackson 5 remixes of ABC?
Are you trying to insist that I lived Yuru Camp?
Well, I remember when you were
camp.
watching it, you were just critiquing the entire show the entire time. And, like, I haven't finished it, which I need to do, but, like, gosh, it makes me feel very relaxing and comfortable when I'm there. Because every time I watch when I watch YouTube Camp, I'm like, gosh dang, I really want curry ramen now. Curry cup of noodle ramen just sounds
How
great.
was that stuff? We bought some last time you visited the nearby Mitsuwa.
So delicious. Can't have it all the time. But it doesn't taste like cup of noodle. I'll tell you that, because honestly, cup of noodles, of course, it's instant ramen. It's not going to be like the great tasting noodles. But yeah, well, you can taste a cup of noodle ramen from a mile away. It's not that great. But, surprisingly for this cup of noodle ramen, like, it tasted like the curry ramen you get at a restaurant, just way more saltier because, of course, all that sodium in there. But hey, I saw a 7-Eleven selling cups like that for $1. I kind of wanted to get some that day, but because I'm currently on a diet program, not eat for a while, which is sad. But see, it's funny because I might pass by that 7-Eleven when I drive to work tomorrow, and I want to buy some.
So what?
The devil tempts you.
So yeah,
God dang it!
Do-it-yourself videos are very great for learning new things. Like
I mean, you guys watch some fun do-it-yourself videos. I'm just like, I watch art.
I don't even think about it as do-it-yourselfers. I'm just watching a guy hang out in the woods for 3 days.
No, I just like seeing the guy work on a Gallardo. He's like, I got a Ford Explorer gas cap and put it into this $200,000 car.
Like I said, you guys watch really fun do-it-yourself videos. My do-it-yourself videos are like, okay,
that's your fault.
You guys gotta learn how to draw a head. I don't know. I
learn a new skill.
Yeah, I should.
I took off my the panel for my front door off on my own, trying to see if I could take out the speakers. And I'm like, wait, there's more wire than I'm ready to deal with. So I put it all back.
Actually, wait, I might have to get into that contact with your radio, because I think one of the radios in my mom's van, the fuse broke, I think, and the radio doesn't work anymore.
I mean, you can just change the fuse. There's a fuse box in there.
We might have to do that. I don't know.
See,
that car's like falling apart.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. That's expected.
Yeah, because it's like when you have the car for like almost.
Put a subwoofer in there.
Yeah,
fix everything.
Here you go. No, it's just the car's falling apart. Like the back handle's not breaking. Someone tried to attempt to break in my car, in that car. So instead of like doing like an actual like full on break-in robbery, they decided to just yank on the thing until now the.
Which car is it?
It's my van. It's a Sienna, Toyota Sienna 2001.
Go get some parts. Those things are all at scrapyards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
So you could get one for like $3.
Yeah.
And replace it real fast.
You know, that would be a very interesting video for this channel if it was just, today we're going to fix this car.
Hey, guys!
Just cover up the license plate, and then just simply have,
Shreddie
Eddie and Isa actually work on this thing.
I'd like a video component to this channel, since we're all audio.
Yeah, and then, no, it'd be even funnier, just after the fact, just give me a script and it's just me narrating whatever's happening. Yeah. Okay, so we have this thing. They went to the nearest...
Yeah, I mean, like, I know I've been wanting to do live streams on here, which...
The one viewer that's here.
Yeah, listener, for anybody who's listening, I really want to do, like...
Please share with your friends.
Yeah, do share with your friends. I know, we're doing our best here, guys. You know, give us the feedback.
Tell us we suck with a big letter.
I'm actually down for listeners' questions, though.
We could do an AMA where they ask us, what do you use, or what do you do, or whatever.
Yeah, there's actually...
next question, we don't talk about that stuff.
There's actually podcasts that have,
live stream?
Well, they don't have not just live streams, but they also have, like, AMA where, like, listener can also,
Yeah, where they just answer questions.
Yeah,
Ask
where
me
you answer
anything.
questions.
Yeah, I'll do that. I feel like that'd be an interesting podcast idea where we have a stream going on at the same time.
Yeah, where it's
hopefully if someone listens to us, follows us actually, and then just finds this, just leave comments, I guess.
Yeah,
let us know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, I'm also down to do art streams to like live stream.
Yeah, get on that.
Yeah, well, I'm down to the live stream all the thumbnail art that I do for each episode. So it's like, hey,
it'll be like a bonus episode.
Yeah, it'll be like the bonus episode before the actual episode where it's just you, me, and you just everybody here. You know, me, DonnieK, Shreddie Eddie, and we're just talking on Discord like the usual. We're just like, oh yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah, that might be interesting if you want to hear like how we come up with these thumbnails sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
music questions too.
Yeah, no,
Like,
definitely.
I want to do stuff like that where I have a live stream of playing guitar or, like,
yeah.
writing something. Like, this is how I do it. Oh, fuck it. I'll do this. Because I think that's interesting for people to see the process of trying to make something together.
Baby steps, you know? One time at a time. Like I said, live streams are always good. Because they're fun. I mean, it just depends on what you see, though. Because usually most live streams I only listen to are, like, your general herd or esports or sports live
Well, there's
streams.
always an audience.
There's always an audience. Like, I don't know how people really watch art live streams, because they can get pretty daunting at times, because sometimes when the artist he's just talking, and it's not, like, still drawing.
Like Mark Curley.
Mark Curley, yeah, he's like, no. Well,
I like Mark Curley's videos, those are cool.
Yeah, Mark Curley.
I bought a few of his books because of them.
That's every childhood's.
Yeah, no, it's hard to not say you haven't watched Mark Curley.
I've seen Mark Curley, I just don't watch his stuff anymore because, again, I'm trying to move on better in art, but not saying that.
Damn.
It's not, no.
I get it. You want to be your own person.
No,
not looking up to him.
Well, it's not that. It's just like, Mark Curley was there. I mean, he was there.
He was your first teacher.
He was kind of my first teacher in development of I want to draw manga characters, because this is a guy drawing manga, but, like, now that I graduated from an institution of art, like, I should explore other styles.
You gotta be the teacher now.
Yeah, I have to, yeah, exactly. So it's not like, oh, but, you know, I always look back at people who inspire me, but not when I go back to school. Because once I leave campus, never look back.
No, I'm actually still contemplating that dollar store tent I'm building.
So
I've only spent $3 on it.
Let's focus on that.
Yeah, let's focus on that.
Okay, so a shower curtain. So it's one thing that is waterproof, but it's stretchable as well. Is it big enough to cover more than one person?
I don't know. I'm building it for only myself. It's a 7 by 7 foot.
Are you gonna use any PVC to kind of?
No, it's I made cordage. You saw me weaving cordage.
Oh yeah.
I bought some marbles so that I can tie the cordage to the shower curtain, and I found a hockey stick out of a garbage can. Done.
Are you going? Where are you going next?
All
to
I need
garbage.
to, well, no. All I need to do
garage
now.
sale. Like, I'll buy that leg
Did
of
you write an artist statement about your findings?
Listen, all I need to do from here is either I will have to buy some stakes, some tent stakes, or I can make some tent stakes. And how I would do that is I would have to find sticks, or I will buy a dowel from, like, Home Depot or any hardware store and saw them into the right size and then carve them.
I actually have a couple dowels of ones. Just take only one because I need it for a project.
No, I might need thicker.
A thicker dowel.
Yeah.
No, it's because
it needs to pierce the earth.
To pierce the earth. Gosh, your wording.
Get yourself some steel. Or steel ones where...
Yeah, no, that's what I mean by I'll just buy some from, like, an outdoor...
You'll do better with that, because it won't actually break.
Yeah.
They're cheap, like, replacement stakes that the people have.
Yeah, the dowel, it would only take me, 50 cents? That, on the expensive end?
You can try it.
You can try it, man.
Meanwhile, yeah, if I bought
This is your other idea.
Yeah.
And then the easiest one is if I just find sticks off the ground, then, yeah, it'll work.
Yeah. Tell me how that goes, man. Like,
yeah, no, I'm excited because, me and some friends are gonna go camping in, like, October or November, so it's like, great!
Cool,
you got something to work towards.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then if this fails, it's okay, because I have a proper tent.
Man.
You're ready.
It's already on standby, it's just at the same time, I'm going to make this thing out of a shower curtain.
Yeah, I wish I had.
Does it have rubber duckies on it, though?
No, I bought
This is
the
just
plainest...
boring.
Well, no, it's not boring, I bought... It's black, white, and gray stripes.
That's not bad.
So yeah, it's just... It's not boring, plain, but
But was it worth $1?
Yeah, totally.
You know how, like, dollar stores have, like, the things that are more than $1 despite being a dollar store? I thought that would be one of those things. Like,
yeah, no,
it's
it's
$3.99. We could buy another one if you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
If you want to make a double-sided tent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like a basic A-frame.
Or if it doesn't work out, try making a hammock out of it.
I mean, like, the reason why this thing is even more hilarious is just because even if the tent plan fails, at least I have a shower curtain, which, no, my showers use, the glass doors, so shower curtains don't matter, but, now I have just a really cheap, and it's just a really cheap poncho at this point.
You'll just solder it or, like, melt it together.
Wait, what color is the shower curtain?
Like I said, it's black, white, and gray.
Oh, boo, because, like, I would have said, like, if it was a green, you could just make a cheap green screen like I did out of it, because I remember when I was a kid, like, I bought a shower curtain, it was green, and I just filmed my friend, who was also wearing all green, and he looked like a ghost.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
With a green screen effect from iMovie. Again, back in those days when you think you were a cool editor kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Everyone wanted to be, like, videotape. I think it's just the era where we had videotaping capabilities.
Yeah.
And it got easier.
We all wanted to, like, videotape everything.
Yeah. Especially with like, Vine
That's cool.
culture and stuff.
Oh yeah, Vine was a thing.
Yeah.
I
Anyways.
missed that one. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, but no, tell me how that tent project goes, DK. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I will.
Yeah.
Actually, the 2 cordages that I was making in the middle of, other things happening at the time, those are actually, I made 6 of them already. Those are going to be the final 8, which go in the center of both sides of the tent, because after the tent is formed, because there's nothing supporting it, it'll sink in.
Oh, so you're just kind of
So I'm just going to, put those in the dead center, and pull them out, and then just stake them down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But, man, dude, you always come in handy, like, I swear. I'm gonna, like, throw money at you for that switchblade, the letter opener, because I was, like, pretty fun. Like, because I'm pretty bad at opening letters. Oh, man, Shreddie, it seems like you are tired, and you're looking up at the sky, and you're like, what's...
I'm just chilling.
Hey, especially after all the stuff we've been through for 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah, graduation.
Oh, my gosh. I find it funny how we just looped it back that day.
It all comes full circle.
Full circle indeed.
Not like the flat Earth, though.
Hey, now, that's a disc.
Good sir.
It has a circumference, sir.
Remember, if it spin, remember how we rotate around the Earth we just spin like a coin. But doesn't that make a sphere? No, it does not make a sphere. You know what I mean? I just want.
Why doesn't the water drain if it just falls off the side?
Gravity, duh.
Oh.
Gravity exists in space. Oh my gosh. To any flat earthers out there, oh my gosh.
Go get an education.
Yeah,
Say sorry to everyone you tried to make them believe that the flat Earth was real.
Yeah, just stop.
I'm gonna just start roasting flat earthers from now on. Not even worried. I'll
This
slay them left and right.
This is gonna be the episode.
You dumbass, it's not flat, it's round.
You know, that's just going to be part of...
That's gonna be the party episode title, is just flat earthers, and we're just gonna get a huge attraction for it. Oh gosh, I'm scared now.
Okay.
That's good. That means that people are listening.
They're listening to us dissing flat earthers.
I don't think anyone cares if we diss a flat earther.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure
Someone will be like, oh, they said something about my flat earth.
But wait, don't we
okay.
all
I
live
can
on
already
this?
see what I'm going to put in the creators' comment section is just, yep, so our local scientist doesn't like flat earthers.
I'm pretty sure me neither, so add me on
I bet
that
they
too.
don't believe in geometry either.
So do they? So are they like Mr. Game and watching Smash Brothers, where it's just like they're just
Another
2D?
reference I don't get.
Oh,
Well, I do, but
I get it.
I'm kind of confused where it's going.
oh, well, I mean, we kind of already made that reference to 2D fighting games, but whatever.
Oh, yeah,
The, like,
you go
Super
from
Mario
one
Brothers.
side to the other.
Yeah, but other than that, though,
Oh, if any flat earthers want to prove anything wrong with me, just... Or...
so you're gonna meet them at Domino's Pizza, like I said, like in the last episode, where it's like,
Meet them at the Domino's Pizza. You know which one it is.
yeah,
We don't have to tell you. You know which one.
Yeah.
It's your local Domino's.
yeah. This episode was not sponsored by Domino's by any shape.
I'll bring
or
out a
form.
pizza and say, this isn't the Earth. It's a pizza.
Oh, delicious Earth! Oh! Smells of cheese and pepperoni. and crust. Oh man. So we have almost 10. We're almost 10 minutes in.
10 minutes away.
Well, we're in an hour 10. So I was wondering, do you guys
Want to round it out to an hour 30?
want to round it out? Do like quick lightning round or?
Okay. I don't care. Bye, listeners. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, okay.
To 110 minutes of. Oh God, flat Earth.
Oh gosh, the Earth's flat.
Yeah, this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, we're done.
Till next time, guys.
Have a good one. Take care.